Very good afternoon. I've just started reading a book that was duly gifted to me by one of my close friends, that's Dipali Rajatnanda. The name of the book is The Law of Success, and it's a wonderful, amazing, small read you can just see. And I'm just reading out one chapter out of it, which is an amazing one, and I'm sure you're gonna love it. So I'm just reading it out directly from the book because it's not mine. So it's titled as Fear Exhausts Life Energy. You know, the human brain is a storehouse of life energy. This energy is constantly employed in muscular movements, in the working of the heart and the lungs and the diaphragm, in cellular metabolism and chemicalization of the blood all over our body. And besides this, there is a tremendous amount of life energy which is required in all the processes of our thoughts, the emotions, and the willpower that we carry. Fear exhausts life energy, and fear is one of the greatest enemies of dynamic willpower. Fear causes the life force that ordinarily flows steadily through the nerves to be squeezed out, and the nerves themselves to become as though paralyzed. The vitality of the whole body is lowered. You know, fear, which is so common among all of us. Now, this fear doesn't help you to get away from any object that you encounter, it's only weakens your willpower. Fear causes the brain, the brain, which is the main central nervous system, the brain to send an inhibiting message to all the bodily organs. And if the brain and the mind is not at rest, calm, peace, and composed, everything, you believe me, goes haywire. So it constricts the heart, the checks the digestive functions, and causes many other physical disturbances. So when the consciousness is kept on God, and you will have no fears, every obstacle then be overcome by courage and faith. Yes, God is a centripetal, universal divine energy. A wish is a desire without energy, and after a wish come with some intention, the plan to do the thing to fulfill that wish or a desire. But will, it means I act, I get my wish. So when you exercise your willpower, you release the power of the life energy that holds. So not when you merely wish passively, but to able to obtain an objective. And even failures, at times we all encounter by abundant of failures in our daily life for even small jiffy tasks or big errands in our life. So even failures should act as a stimulant to your willpower and to your material and spiritual growth. When you have failed in any project, it is helpful to analyze every factor in the situation in order to eliminate all the chances in the future that you might repeat the same mistake ever again. The season of failure is the best time for sowing the seeds of success. Believe me, success is counted sweetest to those who have never tasted success. So, the more you fail in life and you never quit, it's sure, pretty sure, that the moment you get the success, you're gonna taste it marvelously. So always try one more time, no matter what happens in your life, how many obstacles come, keep trying, never quit. So how many times you have failed, fight when you think that you can fight no longer, or when you think that you have already done your best, or until your endeavors are crowned with success. A little story will make this point totally clear. A and B were fighting. After a long time, A said to himself, I cannot go any longer. Believe me, I can't. And then, but B, he thought, just one more punch. And he gave it, and down he went. You must be like that. Give a last punch, use the unconquerable power of will, no overcome of difficulties in life. New endeavors after failure bring true growth. Believe this, and this is a real bitter truth. But they must be well planned, charged with increasing intensity of intention, and wish a dynamic willpower. Suppose you have failed so far, every time you've been failing, failing, and failing. And it would be foolish to give up the struggle, accepting that failure is something that's been decreed upon you as the fate. But God never decides your future. You always carves your own destiny. It is rightly said, man is the architect of his own future. You can either make it or mark it. And now it's the right time during the lockdown to make it happen fruitfully. Yes, you can do anything, that's not impossible. Everything, remove the I am and make it possible. So it is better to die struggling than to abandon your efforts while there is still a possibility of accomplishing it. Success or failure is the just result of what you have done in the past, plus, that sign plus. So, plus what you do now. Now is the most important time. Make the most of it. Believe me, carb team. Make the maximum use of time and just keep going. The successful person may have had seriously more difficulties to contend with than the one who has ever failed. But the former, that's the successful one, he always trains his mind to reject the thought of failure always, all the time. You should transfer your attention from failure to success, from worry to calmness, from mental wanderings to concentration, from restlessness to tranquility of mind, and from peace to the divine bliss within. When you attain this state of self realization, the purpose of your life will have been gloriously fulfilled. So, life is just about success, and the small story, an excerpt from this book, was all about having a happy and a successful life. Cheerio, keep going. You are marvelously beautiful power, and your soul has got impeccable energies to do the best that you can. Cheer up.